Yep.
Hey, it's Aaron from GameEnthus.com, and I'm checking out Cloudbuilt on the PC. Cloudbuilt. I didn't really know a whole lot about this game until I played it. I just knew it was third person, and video, forgive me for the cursor being visible. We all make mistakes. It's a game, from what I've played of it, that's about a young or a child, I don't know if it's a child soldier or a young soldier who has been injured, and it seems as though she's reliving things in her memories. I don't know. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure, but it's a game that really is about speed running. So what you just saw there was like sort of the demo section, teaching you the moves and things to do, teaching you how to do the platforming. It's a game basically about speedrunning, just running through the level as fast as you can, find the quickest routes to get to the end. It's stunning. I mean, it runs. I think I've ran it at 120 frames. I think you can run at like 240 or something. It's insane, but it's a gorgeous looking game. You're not always going to be having this wireframe, but look, that's just when, because I don't know if you saw the girl laying in the bed, that's you, essentially. But, well, hey, you're being reconstructed. You got injured. So.
We thank you for your service to your country, and will do everything in our power to provide a speedy recovery.
So. Yeah. So there's some narrative, but basically it's I don't want to be reductive, but it is a game about speedrunning. And for people who are really good with, WASD, mouse keyboard, they'll dive right in and eat this right up. People like myself who I can, I've been known to do some WASD, but I'm not that great with it. I was really hoping it would have controller support. I've looked at the forums. I should have checked to be absolutely sure. But rumor has that the controller support was mentioned. I don't know about being promised, but was going to be coming. I don't know if it's really going to come out. It's not to say that it's impossible with mouse and keyboard, but it can be challenging, and you'll see from my lovely performance just how challenging that is. So that's, I guess, you. Yeah, it's a really pretty game. And the controls basically use WASD. You hold down, is it shift to boost? So you get like a speed, you get like a jetpack. You get like a speed boost to either, move horizontally or vertically. And you use that to, to move as fast as you can. And like it says here, you can't jump midair, and there's a bunch of hazards in the way. There's stuff that'll blow you up. There's enemies shooting at you. So you tap left shift and you do a dash. You hold it down, and that meter at the bottom drains faster the longer you hold it. Those yellow pellets refill your dash meter. And there are checkpoints. There are many checkpoints throughout the level. So you can fire. I used a Logitech marble mouse trackballs. I don't know if that was the best thing. I'm used to that. But, it is what it is. So the initial level in the abandoned, burned out building, I really truncated that part, but it really gave you, it was a tutorial just teaching you how to run along walls, how to jump, how to do everything. And even this first level is just teaching you about the enemies and putting everything to practical use and a real setting for the actual game, as opposed to just you following a talking waypoint as you continue. So yeah, you see here it says for wall running, you tap the left shift repeatedly and you can run in a straight line. You can also tap the space bar and you'll sort of get some elevation, I believe. You press the space bar to jump. It just, I don't know, it becomes kind of a lot to do for somebody like me with mouse and keyboard, because I'm using WASD, I'm trying to hit, you know, shift with my left pinky. All the while, when you want to wall jump, you have to turn and look at the wall. So it's like I'm doing all that, and it's a lot. There's a lot happening, and the game, like I said, the game looks beautifully. It runs very smoothly. I died a whole lot, but it's I don't know. I don't even know if having controller support would really. I say that's what I want, but I'm not really sure, because this game is challenging. I don't know if that would really solve all those issues that I was having. Like I said, the game's still teaching you stuff. Like here, the charge shot. It's just hold down the left mouse button, which I'm not that good at, apparently. And you get to the end, and they give you a grade, a ranking. Let's see how I did. Wow, that death penalty. Yeah. So, as you can see, I did not perform very well. I'm wondering how long it would take me if I got an A. I would get up to the blue section and be able to unlock, I don't know, more health, more powerful weapon, etc. I would love to try it with a controller. I'm very curious to see how well it works.
Alive after all, but barely.
If you look to the upper left, you see it says Cap 6. Those are lives. So for that first level, I think you could die as many times as you wanted, and it just restarting you from the beginning or whatever checkpoint you last reached. As you get into other levels, you'll have, at least you begin with 6 lives. Once all those lives are over, game over. It kicks you back to the room where your body is actually recovering.
Those words bring it back into sharp focus.
I don't know if that changes or not. You also, I mean, obviously it's speedrun, so your time.
Shouldn't have been there. The weeks prior to all this, I had dreams about coming home, both wonderful and horrifying. But it seems the dreams about combat are coming.
Yeah, so she's dreaming about what she was doing, I'm assuming, before she sustained those injuries. Probably saw it really briefly, but it shows you the rankings of different time goals. It's not even important that you see them, especially not for my gameplay, because I could barely make it over to the other side. See, I'm already at three lives right now. So yeah, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's a C ranking. It might take me half an hour to beat this level. And you see here, these are just sections where it just gets nuts. Like this is crazy lightning bolt blasts that come down, and you have to make some. Oh, if you hang on the side, you don't get shot. Some vain attempt to make it, and it just propels you forward. Thank God, in fact, you can cling on the walls. Now, the game certainly has its audience. There are people who will really be into this on PC. If they decide to, I'm assuming if they port it, if they plan to port it, they're going to add controller support to the PC. I guess just an assumption, I don't know. So the game is gorgeous, it runs very well. It's just, I'm not good at it. Now, me not being good at it doesn't mean I didn't like it. It's just, I found it to be a little too daunting for me to really do well in. But if you were into speed runs, if that is your thing, or you just like parkour kind of games, check out Cloudbuilt.